So welcome back, everyone. Let me tell you, it's so when you're doing a live radio show, sometimes it's kind of crazy, you know? It is busy. Everybody's busy. There's so much going on. We are live on Facebook, so I do want to say hi to everybody out there with that. I will share the show later on with everybody. My next guest has been on with me many times, and I have with me now Theresa Kiernan, and she's with DRYLUX Restoration. Thank you for being back here. I want you to tell everybody first a little bit. It's so blue in here. I want you to tell everybody a little bit about yourself, but also about DRYLUX.
About DRYLUX. Well, thank you for having me back. She didn't boot me off the show yet. So I'm with DRYLUX Restoration, and we specialize in fire, water, storm, mold damage, biohazard, which of course nobody likes to think about, but we do. We are a 24-hour restoration company, emergency restoration. Give us a call. My number is up here. I do answer my phone 24/7. We are located in Gilbert, Arizona, and we do service all of Arizona. We are up north, we are down in Tucson, we are central, we are all over Arizona. And like I said, we are a 24-hour emergency service if you need it, regular appointments. We are here, and we do treat everybody as family. So we are that full service restoration company.
Let me tell you what else you are. First of all, you're lovely. You really are. You care. I've not seen somebody care so much about the clients that get themselves in a situation. You yourself has been in their shoes, so you totally understand it. You've been in insurance for many years, so you kind of know the ins and outs of all of this. DRYLUX is both residential and commercial. With them, you not only get their experience, but you also get quality work with them. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they do free in-home estimates. They've been around for 18 years. They are here for you 24/7. They not only just do homes, they also do manufactured and mobile homes as well.
Correct, right.
Now today I want to open up the lines to the audience really quickly.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'll have to make a comment about this because it's a real good point. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you do that, and then I'll kind of bring it in.
Well, okay. So what she did was she created a handbook, sort of. What you want to say? It's a little bit of it's not a book, but it's a pamphlet. And what it is it's got what to do. You got your information of what you need there, your phone number, all their information, who to call, what to call, knowing on there also there's documents, what to take, what not to take after the tragedy, what to do, what not to do. I mean, you got it all in here.
Exactly, and it's, I think when you have something happen, whether it's water or fire, and I'm going to use those two because those are ones that I have 100, and storm, mainly. When you have that happen, you cannot think. Mm-hmm. Your mind is blown, especially if it is with a fire. You're watching your home burn, you're watching a room burn, whatever the case may be, and any articles of importance, your belongings, your memorabilia, whatever, they're so affected, and you do not know how to think. So this is so helpful.
It is. I think
to
that
give
everybody,
you a walkthrough.
Everybody should have these. I think you need it in your kitchen. I think you need it in your office. I think the people that own businesses should all have this there at your hands. God forbid something happens, you know what to do.
Because you could use it, because you don't think, and it helps. And I had a gentleman that had a fire, and it's the one thing, he kept the book that I had given him, and he said nobody else had given him that, and he said, but I cannot tell you how helpful this has been, and he honestly, he had it filled out, he had check marks through everything, and it has helped him go through his process, which made me feel good. because I was like, it did help somebody, and he had a fire.
Now, our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll-free it's 1-866-536-1100. Please call in for this. I think everyone should have one for sure. Business and homeowners
Residential.
for sure, residential as well. And our number here again is 602-277-5369. You can also go and call Theresa, and she also answers the phone and will help you in any way she can at 480-750-8220 extension 220. You can also check them out on their website. It is DRYLUX.com. What would you like to talk about?
I want to talk about, we had some storms a few weeks back. A lot of folks had water, a lot of folks had damage to roofs. Water comes in because you have blown tiles, goes down into rooms. And, if you've had anything like that, you've experienced it and you've let it go, please don't. Free quotes are free quotes. If you smell an odor after these storms, please reach out to us. I've run into multiple people that have let that go. And I go through Nextdoor app all the time. There's folks and they're waiting a week, 2 weeks after the fact, but I want to really put this out there. Mold grows quickly, especially in Arizona. You go from the saturated water in your walls, you get the heat, and guess what? 24 to 48 hours, it's growing and it spreads, and it can really, really affect your health.
It could be very harmful.
It could be very harmful. It can affect your pets. If you notice that damp, musty smell or something is off, please make sure you give us a call. Let the experts come in, do the quote. Let's take a look. I know somebody that this happened to, and they smelled something off in a closet. Make a long story short, they ended up having water saturation halfway up their walls because of a tile from the wind that had blown up. The water creeped down, and I was completely blown away when I had seen this. And you do not think, that this can happen, but it can happen. And I can also tell you that it was not noticeable at all on any walls. It was the smell. It was the smell.
You know what, if you smell something,
Right.
that it's gotta be bad.
So, and it turned out to be.
Absolutely.
And the tile blew up, it was blatantly there, and it was one thing after the other, but it's so important. So when we have that rain, we see that storm, walk around your home, look if you see a shadow, look for cracks, look for bubbling. Look for signs that you normally would not see. Don't wait until they dry, and please do not take bleach and think if you see those dark spots, the little dots that are now going up your wall, you're gonna wash that off. No, it is inside that affected drywall. It's coming through the paint and it's on the back end. That means it attacks your walls, it could go into your wood, it's gonna affect any type of, insulation. A lot of factors, and it can affect your health.
They're here for you 24/7. They want you to call and get that free quote from them. It doesn't hurt to have that done. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. With them, they bring quality and experience. Their phone number to call Theresa. She will talk to you. She's so caring about all of her clients. The phone number to call is 480-750-8220 extension 220. They are both residential and commercial. You can check them out on the website, which is DRYLUX.com. We also have our lines open here for everyone to get this booklet that she created that has everything from soup to nuts for you to know what to do, what not to do, if you're insured, if you're not insured, the frequently asked questions. She's got it all in here, and everybody should have this. Both of you are homeowners, also for business owners. Please have this in here so you have it in case something happens. You know what to do and you know who to call. So again, our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. We're going to go to a break. And when we come back, we're gonna talk further. You know, it's beautiful out right now. But I've noticed, number one, since I've gotten to know you, that there's fires, no matter how beautiful it is
Right.
out, no, even if it's raining, there's fires. We're gonna
Yes.
talk a little bit about that. Call in here and get this booklet. You're gonna love it that you have it. Again, our number here is 602-277-5369. It's DRYLUX.com. Hang tight, we'll be back in just a minute.
You should have seen how quickly the mold grew.
I know.
Honest to God.
That's really crazy.
Yeah.
I know, mold can be terrible.
I had no idea it
I
was
heard
there.
people have gotten sick from mold, like really
I
bad.
don't know if I sent you those, I had no idea it was there.
No,
No.
was from yours or from?
Yeah, yes,
Yours?
yes. Talk about horrifying.
Yeah. What happened? What did they do? Did they have to just?
They tore everything out.
Oh, wow. They
Yes.
had to cut it.
Yes. Everything. It is, you don't think.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's,
who would think? And then, again, you might have called somebody immediately, but maybe the mold wasn't even there. And if you didn't have somebody that was
within
reputable
4 days.
in 4 days,
4 days.
that's scary.
That is very scary, you know?
And can you imagine if you didn't and you left it alone?
No, because, after I saw, and this was a completely different hands-on of seeing, it was crazy, yeah. One day I'll post the picture
You got
and
it.
photos and
Yeah.
we'll like
Oh,
do
that would be
before and after,
Yeah.
to see it before and then pulled out after and what's underneath. They're like, wow.
Wow.
And then the water, you could see how high the water had come in. There were so many brushes. It was like half a foot up the wall. Yeah, yeah.
I can't believe that you have had so much. No, really, I mean, it's not, I'm happy to be in the business,
I can
but,
only laugh at this point.
yeah, I mean,
But
really, that you have had
like-
quite a bit going on in your life. I mean, I don't know how you do it.
But this I will tell you though, the one gentleman, he just said, I cannot tell you how
I'm
helpful."
sure, I'm absolutely
And
positive.
it made me feel so happy.
You know, they have so many different numbers.
Yes.
That's a problem.
So we didn't have this, when this was made up, we did not have the 800 number yet. Or yeah, we did. No, we didn't, because we do have an 800 number. Yeah, too many numbers.
Did lots of numbers.
Yeah.
You know, I have this one.
Right.
Oh, I guess this one's this one. And then yours, but I know that you
And then we have the 1-888-4 DRYLUX.
Oh, my gosh.
I think that's what it is. I'm doing so many fires now that I honestly do not remember. I think it's on the bear, the 800 number.
We should give it a DRYLUX bear. 888, the 888-4 DRYLUX.
Yeah, we will. I don't know that may have left.
No, this is yours.
But yes, there's just so many. Yeah, because I really want to talk about fires.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Insurance insights.
So that's been on twice. Doesn't go like that. There's something wrong.
What's that for?
I know what I'm
Oh, I
talking.
see. I know what you're talking.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, we're gonna talk a little bit about fires right now.
Right, I told Kale, I really want to touch base on fires, and I really want to give some insight to this for a couple different reasons. Being in restoration, a lot of folks, when there is a fire, you do not, again, know who you're gonna call. So I had to do some research on this, on
I
how.
think there's a song like that.
On how things worked. So I've gotten very familiar with the fire department. I've been blessed to be able to go out on some fire calls directly to see what exactly the fire calls were about. And, what happens when you go on a fire call? What happens when they get called out? And first I want to say thank you to every firefighter, anybody,
First responders.
First responders, thank you, down to the police department, whether it's Glendale, Phoenix, Mesa, thank you, because they do so much. And they buy their own food too. I just want everybody to know, your firehouse, your local firehouse they all give like $20 in a folder when they go to work every morning, and they have to buy their own food. We, as taxpayers, we do not pay for that, so I just wanna point that out. So if you know your local firehouse, stop by there and say, hey, here's $5, put it in your folder, because that's why they go to the grocery store and they buy their own food. But they do so much as first responders, so I give them so much credit.
You have seen, and when you say that you've been lucky, I wanna talk
Yes.
about this for a second. Not many people would say that,
Oh,
that
yeah.
they're lucky to go see these fires. But
Yes.
what has happened that I found from you, heart-wrenching.
Oh, it's been horrible, going out in a lot of the things that you do see. I am a pet lover. When you go to one of these that is unexpected and there are pets that are, the family has lost, because to me, my pets are my family. When they're lost and they're there, you really have to, you're there for the family, but that is part of the family too. And you see this and it's heart-wrenching, and you really have to hold it together. And I will say that, the fire department is so good when it comes to pets. And I want to point this out because if there's a pet in distress, they will actually help the pet with oxygen the same they would as a person, because they do consider them and treat them as they are family, which is great.
And you, my dear, also take on every single person that you have met, as they are, I just want to tell them a story, because I don't think many people would realize how far you have gone. So you go to a fire, this person, they have lost everything.
Right.
Everything that they had, and all she did was first find out what she needed to buy,
Right.
what she needed.
Yep.
And you went to the store and bought her everything out of your own pocket.
She didn't have any clothes.
She didn't have any clothes.
She had
nothing.
She had two shirts and 2 pairs of shorts. What does that get you?
Right, and you went to a store, went out and bought her everything she could need for at least a week or so.
Right.
And I don't think there's anyone that takes on a client the way you do.
Well, no, because I have to put myself in their shoes. If this was my mom, if this was my sister, if this was my grandmother, my aunt, whomever, I'm there right there with them. And, I have to go through these steps because, as an emergency responder, I'm part of the, our emergency response team. I go out there. It's not just about a job. It is about the family, because at that point I'm stepping in because they are my family. I want to make sure that they are taken care of, that they are safe, and they have items that they need as well. And I will also be the hands-on advocate to help them walk through. And I will say, I've been hands-on with folks that have had a fire, and I spent close to 4 days with them, and they had a fire prior. They did not go with us. They went with a company that had rebuilt their home and just finished it a year and a half prior, which I completely understand and respect. And I went there, and they,
But it wasn't about that
It
for you.
wasn't about that. It was, I wanted to introduce myself and say, please take care of them. They've been great. And that to me, knowing that, I know my boss had asked, what was your takeaway? And I said, there wasn't much more that I could have done. What I do know is knowing that at the end of the day, I gave my best, as the caring person that I am, wholeheartedly.
And I'm sure that
And
they
that-
appreciated it.
Yeah, and just going up and just acknowledgement. A lot of folks feel when there's a company that goes out to a fire or a water that it's all about the money, and it is so much more than that. They're part of a community, they are a family, they are in need, and they need help. And I will be the first one that will hop on hands-on help those folks.
So I was saying the other day about putting a number in the phone, because I think it's so important
Right.
to have it there, and for other people that I've been had on the show. But I do say I think this is also very important for you to put the number of DRYLUX in your phone as a reputable restoration company. They're also much more than that, and especially because they have Theresa that works with them, because Theresa takes on every single one of the people that go through these disasters as family. And thus, that's why she made this booklet for everybody. And that's another reason with it. You could see how detailed it is. There's nothing that is missing. So call in here and get this booklet so that you can have it in your kitchen. You can have it in your office, wherever it may be that you might need something to call on right away. You'll know who to call, what to do. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check out their website. It is DRYLUX.com. They bring to you quality, they bring to you experience, they bring to you Theresa. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. And they've been around for 18 years. They're located in Gilbert, but they are statewide. They do free in-home estimates. Doesn't matter if you've had an estimate before, please have them also come in and do it, have a second opinion done.
Right, and it's good to do that, it's very good to get that second opinion. You should, because it comes down to trust. You're gonna want somebody that is in your home, that you can trust.
Even if you've had insurance, even if you have
Right.
insurance, you get a second opinion.
Yes.
You deserve that.
And with this, the fire that I'm involved with, a family right now, and it's just, for me, it's really heartbreaking because there's such good people, and there's just so much going on with their home, and with this fire, but you want to make sure. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
You just want to make sure, call and get the quotes, get the estimates. We are there to help you. I am there to help you. Give me a call direct. Like I said, I will always answer. Shoot me a text. I am there. But whether it's fire, the water, the storm, you see that mold, reach out to us.
That number to call is 480-750-8220, extension 220.
Right.
I'm bringing this up because we only have a certain amount of time, and I want to make sure she does talk about it. She's here for this.
I am here for this. So with all the folks that I work with, I have a amazing relationship with Standard Plumbing Supply. So we are having an Ultimate Vendor Day on November 20th. It is also to help benefit St. Vincent de Paul. It is a food drive also, but there are a lot of raffles. So folks, come on out. Plumbers, HVAC guys, electrical contractors, please come out to this event. Support us with St. Vincent de Paul. It's November 20th. It starts at 6 a.m., ends at 2. A lot of giveaways. So if you folks know of Standard Plumbing Supply, this address, we're gonna be at the 9111 West Grand Avenue in Peoria. It's gonna be an amazing event. If you need more details, you can reach out to me. I will get it to you. We have over 26 of the suppliers that produce and have the products there in Standard Plumbing Supply. They have 4 locations in Arizona, 100 nationwide. It's a great event, November 20th. You can even reach out to Carol. She can give you the info.
I will tell you right now, you can call us here at 602-277-5369, but what you forgot to say,
Oops.
with over 23 vendors,
We have 26 now.
26 vendors, there's also gonna be food trucks
Yes.
and coffee.
Graveyard coffee chefs.
So, that everybody, where there's food, there's people. It is going to be on the 20th. They would love for you to come. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Get this booklet from me. Help and also support this event that they're having on the 20th. You're going to love it that you did. Check them out on their website. It's DRYLUX.com, or call here at 602-277-5369.
Thank you.